Hello everyone, I was saddened to learn that 94% of the viewers are not subscribed. If you're enjoying our content and want to keep up with all of our latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's the best way to stay updated and support our channel. Plus, subscribing is free and helps us continue creating the content that you love. So join our community and be part of our journey and subscribe now. The Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch is one of the most famous watches that exists and was recently upgraded in 2021 with a better movement and bracelet amongst other upgrades, which one of our most highly viewed videos ever details, and I'll put a link on the screen for you. When Daniel Craig was spotted wearing a white dial Speedmaster at Planet Omega earlier this year, the fans went wild speculating whether it was real and what exactly it was. And later on we found out that it absolutely was real, and it's the white dial version of the Speedmaster Sapphire Sandwich sold as part of the standard Omega lineup. This piece is not just a dial swapped version though, it draws inspiration from the commander's stripes on an astronaut's spacesuit with the red accents, and the dial, which has a glossy lacquered finish that represents the Alaska 1 prototype watch from 1969. But will this color scheme be attractive enough to convince you to pick it up over the classic Moonwatch? Let's find out. Welcome everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel, where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. And if you can't make it to our store, check out our cutting-edge, user-friendly website, littletreasury.com, which is linked to our inventory in real time. All watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see our website or see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Grand Seiko SPGA 509, which has a Kirizuri textured dial, which represents the sunrise over Lake Suwa with its dusty rose hue. This is a very limited edition at 300 pieces and definitely has a unique color and style. This will be a great piece for those of you who are after something exciting and different to add to your collection. Wrist check time. Today I'm wearing my Omega Seamaster Professional blue dial, and I originally purchased it on the rubber strap because I wasn't a fan of the bracelet that these come with. And so I actually ordered this mesh bracelet from Omega, and I really love it and I wear it all the time. So in the comments, let me know what you think of the Omega mesh bracelet, and of course tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The Omega Speedmaster white dial Moonwatch has a 41.9mm case width, a 13.4mm thickness, a 47.2mm lug to lug, a 19.8mm lug width, a 34.1mm crystal diameter, and it weighs in at 139.78 grams. The case is made out of stainless steel. It has matte finish on the sides with a swooped bevel of high polish along the edges protruding out to the lugs, and an area of matte finish towards the center of the lugs. The crown is non-screw down and can be found at the 3 position with the start-stop chronograph pusher above it and reset pusher below it. The sapphire crystal is box style and protrudes above the case. The bezel is black and is aluminum with a tachymeter scale. The dial is in a glossy lacquered white, which represents the Alaska 1 watch from 1969, and it's stepped. The markers are rectangular and are black toned with 2 dots at the bottom of the 12 marker and a minute scale in between each. The Omega logo can be found in black tone at the top middle portion and Omega Speedmaster Professional below it in red, which represents commander stripes on spacesuits. The hour and minute hands are pencil style and are in black tone with a black toned arrow style second hand with a red tip, which again represents commander stripes. The actual second subdial at the left portion is in white and it has a black toned hand. The 30-minute chronograph subdial can be found at the right middle portion in white with black toned numerals and markers and a black toned hand. The 12-hour subdial can be found at the bottom middle portion in white, also with black toned markers, numerals, and a black toned hand. Lume can be found on all dial markers, the 2 extra marks at the 12 and on the hour, minute, and chronograph second hands. The caseback is open and shows off the 3861 caliber in all of its beauty. The first watch worn on the moon can be found around the edge. The movement is the 3861 caliber, and it's accurate from 0 to 5 seconds per day, has a 50-hour power reserve, beats at 21,600 beats per hour, and has 26 joules. It is anti-magnetic up to 15,000 Gauss, it's hand-wound, and it does hack. It is Master Chronometer certified by Metis, and it's Co-Axial, which gives it a 6 to 8 year service interval. The bracelet is the new Speedmaster bracelet with small links and a 5-link pattern, and high polish on the smaller links. It has a folding clasp with 1 click of pusher micro adjustment built in. The white dial Speedmaster Moonwatch is 50 meter water resistant. It's not limited, but it's produced extremely slowly, and it can be yours for $8,100. Now for my personal opinion. So the white dial is absolutely striking on this piece. It looks great on my 6.5-inch wrist. It's nice and thin and has a tremendously comfortable and not sharp bracelet. It is very legible, and it has a strong contrast between it and the black markers for the folks who want a watch that's easy to read. And I do like the red accent, which adds a nice pop of color to this piece. It really reminds me of the white dial Seamaster and is basically like a dressier version of that in my opinion. And that raises a big question for me about this piece. Why would I get this over the original Speedmaster, which is totally iconic? And also, when I could get the original and get a Seamaster in white dial to cover a dress casual and sport slots? I think the answer to this is if you don't care about the iconic version of the Speedmaster and just want a more exciting looking version of the original, then perhaps this is the way to go. Also, you do have the Alaska Project and Commander spacesuit cues that add a little more intrigue here. You could also do the white dial Speedmaster and the black dial Seamaster in inverse of what I said previously, but the white dial Seamaster and Speedmaster really have a lot more in common with an almost identical color scheme and glossy dials. Since the black dial Seamaster has a glossy dial and the black dial Speedmaster does not. This is a really flashy version of the Moonwatch, which will get more attention than the original since it is so easily seen with its bright white glossy dial. And I'll recommend this to anyone who is after your first high-end chronograph or Omega watch that will be a great daily wear with its thin profile, legibility, and neutral white and black color scheme. You will just have to figure out if the black or white dial version is a better fit for you. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.